Hello everybody, my name is Nikita and today I will be going through E for English's Class 5 Level 2 Worksheet 4, which is all about punctuation. This worksheet is actually a mixed review, so we're going to be looking at periods and question marks and applying them to sentences. Basically, there's only one exercise in this entire worksheet, and what we have to do is write the correct end mark on the blank. But first, before we go ahead and do that, let's revise what a period is and then later what a question mark is. So a period is a punctuation mark that is used at the end of a sentence. And when we see a period at the end of a sentence, that means that the sentence is complete. So that means that the person who said the sentence or who wrote the sentence is now finished. When we put a period at the end of the sentence, that means that the sentence is a statement. What's a statement? A statement is not a question, but it's saying a fact or something that happened today. You're very sure of it, it's not a question. So that's what a statement is. And then moving on to what a question mark is. A question mark is also a type of punctuation that is also used at the end of a sentence. But when we see a question mark at the end of a sentence, that means that that sentence is actually a question. So basically, a period makes a sentence a statement, and a question mark makes a sentence a question. It's pretty self-explanatory, and I'm pretty sure that you guys will have no problem doing the exercises. So let's try the example. I like food. So we have to fill in the blank with either a period or a question mark. I like food. So what our first step is going to be is looking at the sentence and determining whether that sentence is a statement, so whether we're saying a fact or whether we're asking a question. So, in our first example, I like food, are we asking a question or stating a fact? We're stating a fact, exactly, which is why we have a period here, and I'll highlight that in yellow. Next example, when is dinner? Is this a question or is this a statement? Exactly, it's a question, which is why, again, there's a question mark here. Okay, so let's try number one. When is the birthday party? Is that a question or is that a statement? Do we know when the birthday party is, or is that what we're asking? Exactly, it's a question mark. That's why we put a question mark, because it's a question. And notice that you see, even in the example, you see the word when, and you even see that here in number one. And whenever you see when at the beginning of a sentence, the sentence will most probably be a question. Because when you're starting a sentence with when, the sentence is asking, when is this happening? Most of the time. So be careful, there are times when that's not the case, but in this in this worksheet, whenever you see when at the beginning of a sentence, or a similar thing like where or why, then this sentence is going to be a question. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'll make the answers in yellow so it's easier to see. Okay, let's try number two. The boys are laughing. So is this a question or does this state a fact? Good. It's stating a fact that the boys are laughing right now. It's not asking whether they're laughing. It's stating a fact. Oops. Okay. Now number three. I cannot draw a horse. Again, is this asking a question or stating a fact? It's stating a fact. So that is going to be a period over here. Now let's try number four. When is it summer break? So again, what is that key word that I just talked about? I see a keyword that automatically tells me that this sentence is a question. Good. That word is when. So when is it summer break? So that automatically means that this is a question. Okay, the silly pigs roll in the mud. Are we asking a question or are we looking at these pigs? Do we know for a fact that they're rolling in the mud? What's happening here? Good, so they are rolling in the mud, which means that it's not a question, but it's a statement of what's happening. So because we are not asking a question and because we know that the silly pigs are rolling in the mud, what end mark are we going to use? Exactly. We're going to use a period. Okay. Number 6, how are Brandon and Marcus? So again, this sentence has another keyword that automatically tells me what I'm going to put at the end of it. If you guys can tell me that, what word would that be? What is the key word in the sentence that automatically tells you that this is a certain type of sentence? If you said how, that's exactly correct. How is another key word. So like when we see the word when at the beginning of a sentence, we automatically know that it's going to be a question. Similarly, whenever we see the word how at the beginning of a sentence, the sentence is most probably going to be a question. So how are Brandon and Marcus? That's a question, right? We're asking them how are they, or we're asking how they're feeling and all of that stuff. So we're going to put a question mark because this is a question. Okay, the man wore a hat. Is that a question or a statement? Good. It's a statement. So we're going to put a period there. Did it rain today? Is that a question or a statement? Good. It's a question. And again, there's another key word here that I want you guys to notice. Did at the beginning of a sentence usually means that that sentence is going to be a question. Because when you have did at the beginning, you're phrasing the sentence in such a way that you're making it a question. So that's why this one has a question mark at the end. Okay, let's try number 9. I go to the store a lot. Good, that's a statement, so there's a period there. Good job. The sky looks nice. Another statement, so another period. Okay, and I'm going to do number 11, and then this will be the last one because I'm pretty sure you guys can do the rest. So where is the store? This one again has a key word that I want you guys to notice. Where is the store? Is this a question or is this a statement? It is a question, so we're going to put a question mark. But what is that key word that I'm talking about? Exactly, it is where. So just like when, just like how, just like did, whenever you see where at the beginning of a sentence, you're going to know that that sentence is most probably a question. And so I hope this video is helpful for you to understand the punctuation of periods and question marks. Be sure to check out the rest of the videos on this channel for more help, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.